So I've been learning a lot about cookware recently, and I wanted to share with you guys some of the things that I learned and kind of what you need to know about certain types of cookware. So one of my first videos that I ever uploaded onto this channel was about our Calphalon cookware. We got this cookware whenever my wife and I got married, so this is a good 16 years that we've been using their cookware, and the reason why I liked them is because they had a lifetime warranty on them, and I've used it plenty of times. You know, something starts going wrong with the pan, I used to bring it to the store and they would just give me another one right off the shelf. There's a couple times where I had to call and then we would ship back and forth. They'd have to ship me a new one. I can't remember if I had to ship mine. I think one time I had to ship one of mine to them because on the inside you can see how it gets all scuffed up and whatnot after you've used it for as long as we have. And so I started learning more about some of the health issues with certain cookware, in particular ones with non-stick substances on them. So there's something called the Teflon stuff, PFOA, I have no clue what it stands for, poly something or another. It's what makes non-stick to where it like slides right off the pan. It was created by DuPont back in like the 50s or something. And there's been a few movies about the Teflon stuff and, you know, people having deformities, there's people with cancer, just all kind of stuff like human, not good for you, going on with Teflon from people who worked at the DuPont factory where Teflon was. And so from what my research has led me to, these Calphalon ones have used Teflon in the past, but up until like 2013-ish, they kind of changed to a different type of non-stick, which I'm not too sure is 100% better for you. So I'm kind of the mindset where I want to make sure it's like 100% good. So what can I do that's going to be 100% good? So one thing that we are looking at doing is getting rid of most of our Calphalon. We had an 11-piece set, a huge stock pot, a wok, a couple of these saucepans in different sizes, frying pans in different sizes. We had a large collection because it came as a gift set for our wedding. And so that's one thing that we're working on. So we've kind of started this. And my wife loves to cook, and she got a pot from my mom. And I've talked about this pot before because it's one of our go-to pots. It's the Le Creuset. I'm saying it right for all you guys in that previous video who corrected me on how to say it. It's French, Le Creuset. This is one of their Dutch oven type of pots right here. It does come with a lifetime warranty as well, which I love. And it's got a nice big thick lid to it. From what I understand, this has a ceramic coating on there, which is better than the non-stick type of coating that's on there. And you guys can kind of see, you know, it gets scuffed or leaves stains and whatnot. You guys have left me some comments on that previous video about stains on there and how to get rid of them. Sorry, I haven't had enough time to really like dive into it and test it out. But this is, you can't feel that on there, which I found very interesting. So we actually have two Le Creuset pots, and we have a Calphalon pan that's one of those, like, it's like a frying pan, but it's got the high sides on it. We want to get a Le Creuset one to be able to replace that one, but whenever it comes to like soups and stocks and gumbos and all, we're down here in Louisiana, we mainly use something like this. This is a bigger one right here. We also have a smaller one that I believe my mom also got for my wife whenever, like a long time ago. But these pots have been fantastic, so we really like those for the deep pots. Then, put this back here. Another thing that we've been getting into is cast iron, because there's nothing on cast iron pots. It's literally just iron. So there's nothing that we have to be scared of. If you're wondering what that shine on there is, every time I wash it, I take a little bit of tallow, which is cow fat, and I just spread it on the inside of the pan to give it a nice coating on there for the next time that we're cooking and it doesn't get oxidized and all that type of stuff. So it's just a way to keep it fresh and clean and whatnot. But this one is actually made by Fresh Australian Kitchen. They sent this to me a while back to do an unboxing video of on Amazon, and we've been loving this pan. It's got the little lips right here on the side, a little pour spout, so it's easier to pour everything out. I also like that it has this additional handle right here on the side, so it makes it a little bit easier to grab. But one thing, so we had our children with a midwife, and they were saying that if you're having iron issues, you know, anemia type of stuff whenever you're pregnant, or if you just have that in general, one thing you can do is just start cooking in a cast iron skillet, because your food is going to get that iron. If y'all don't know, that my wife does she's a science teacher, and she does this experiment with her kids every year where you take cereal, you crush it up like really, really fine, and then you take a magnet and you use the magnet to pull out all of the iron Look, watch, let me show you all this. You pull out all of the iron filings that are in the cereal, and her students are like, oh my God, what are they doing putting iron in their cereal? But you actually need iron because it's in your blood. And if you look at most labels on food nutrition boxes, right there's 0.9 milligrams of iron in there. I mean, they say it for you right there. But that's a good thing, because you need iron. It's in your red blood cells. So don't be afraid of it, and it keeps anemia away. So if you guys want to test out that experiment, it's a fun one you can do with your kids. Grab a Ziploc bag, crush up a whole bunch of cereal, and then get a magnet to it. Now, another thing that we've also been interested in is this. We just got this in. Comes with a nice big giant dome. This is a wok right here. It's a stainless steel wok. This is by a company called Willow in Everett. They actually sent this to me as well, full disclosure, so thank you to them for partnering with us. But this is a stainless steel wok, but the core of this, the inside of it, is aluminum. And as long as you're not like scratching the pan or anything whenever you're cleaning it, what I was reading online is that you don't want to use steel wool on a stainless steel, because it's going to scratch up everything and it's not going to give it that nice shine and whatnot. So I've just been using some dish soap and whatnot on this to make it look really nice. And this is another thing that doesn't have Teflon in it. When there is some great YouTube videos about how to clean both cast iron and stainless steel, because it does take a little bit of extra effort, but I think it's worth it. One, for the health benefits, and two, just to have long-lasting cookware. Because cast iron, I mean, back in the day, like in the 1800s, people would hand down their cast iron as like what do you call that? An inheritance. Whenever their parents passed away, cast iron was one of those things, the pans that would always get handed down from generation to generation. So if you take really good care of your stuff, it'll last you for a lifetime. Actually, there's a YouTube channel that I watch. I was actually talking to the guy via email. His name's Jed. He's up in Canada. Cook Culture is the name of his channel. I'll link him up below if you guys want to go and check him out. But they sell like total cast iron or stainless steel cookware that is, they have no non-stick on them, because he learned about all these same health issues and whatnot with it. Actually, there's a really good movie called Dark Waters. There's another one called The Devil We Know that I watched recently. That's all about like DuPont and the chemicals that they use to make non-slip and all the issues that they've had with it. And so the combat for that type of stuff, from what I found, is stuff like this. Stainless steel, cast iron, and even the Le Creuset one that we have back here, I believe is a good one as well to be able to put into your kitchen. So I just wanted to share with you guys. If y'all want to check out any of the cookware, I'll even put the Calphalon stuff down in the description. I'll put some links for you guys if y'all want to go and check out any of this. From what I've learned, I've been using cast iron mainly for like eggs, hamburger patties, that type of stuff. And then whenever my wife cooks, we try to go with the stainless steel stuff right there, unless we're using the Le Creuset. So Hopefully this was helpful for you guys. Thank y'all for watching. If y'all want to see any of the other cookware videos that I've done, I'm going to put them right there on the screen. You guys can go and click those videos. I'll see you on those videos. Thank y'all for watching, and Dad out.